In today's Financial Friday, sponsored by Jordan Credit Union, Landon Bradfield is back to share some financial tips for traveling. And you have gone to great lengths to compile the do's and the don'ts, such wonderful information.
Yeah, and big shout out to Brianna. Brianna is actually part of our team who listens to the stories of our members when they go on vacation, both good and bad experiences. So this is a shout out to her for compiling that.
Oh, well, thank you, both of you, for doing the hard work and bringing it here to us. So the first do bring more than one card with you on vacation.
Yeah, so a lot of times people get targeted for fraud when they're on vacation. And so imagine you have a debit card and a credit card from the same institution, and then that account gets compromised. When that happens, you get new cards, you get a new account number, all those types of things happen. That's all well and good if you're at home, but if you're on across the state or across the country, that can be really inconvenient. So it's a good idea to take another credit card from a different financial institution just as a backup if your primary it gets compromised.
So we still have access.
Right.
We're not stranded or stuck. You say do book the rental car on a credit card.
Yeah. So we're on the Visa network, and Visa actually gives some protection when you rent your car through Visa. So put it on your credit card. A lot of times they put higher reserves on that money to make sure that they're covered too. So it's a good idea to put it on your credit card to make sure that that's covered as well, that you don't drain your account with it reserved.
Oh, such a good tip, and
yeah,
something we might not think about. What about taking advantage of reward checking and the Visa card reward points to help fund that travel?
So yeah, it's a great idea along throughout the year to use your Visa points or your rewards point. Jordan Credit Union has a rewards credit card as well. You can use those points to go on vacation, but also when you're on vacation, usually you spend a lot of money on vacation, and might as well get some money back by putting it on a card that has rewards. So,
yeah, and Jordan has one, just another reason to come and let you help us out.
Right.
Do check your account daily if possible, but never log on to online banking on public Wi-Fi. But Landon, you say even at the hotel Wi-Fi.
Yeah, so when you're on vacation, where tourists congregate, a lot of times fraudsters are also there. And it's fairly easy nowadays to spoof a Wi-Fi connection and make it look like it's from the hotel or from the vacation spot that you're at. And so it's a lot of times it's good to maybe turn off that Wi-Fi if it's available, or make sure and verify that it's trusted Wi-Fi before you log on to sensitive information.
Okay.
Things with sensitive information.
That's crucial.
Yeah.
I just learned that. All right, what about the don'ts? Don't leave without telling your financial institution that you will be traveling.
Oh man, this is a big one. This is a big one. So if you go, especially if you're going out of country, but oftentimes if you're going across country, you need to let the financial institution know that you're leaving, because their safety is based upon an algorithm like us and sometimes AI, but they're kind of basing on your past experience, how much you travel and those types of things. If you don't let them know, often you get to the other state or the other country and they freeze your account because it's not used to that kind of behavior. And a lot of times they do that if it's out of country anyway. Then it takes time to call the other institution, make sure that it turns back on, it wastes time of your vacation. So it's a good idea to preempt that and let them know you're going to be out, when you're going to be leaving, when you're going to be coming back, and they'll put that in the system, make sure that those cards don't get blocked.
Oh, again, don't get stuck.
Right.
And don't waste that travel time. What about don't leave without making sure you do have some emergency funds?
Yeah, so vacation emergencies also often can be the most expensive emergencies. Imagine like missing a plane, missing a flight, or all those things that happen that can result into thousands of dollars potentially. Making sure that you have enough money to cover an emergency to get you home, or cover the things that you're there. So things like if you're going across to another country, making sure that you have some emergency funds or a credit card with enough funds on it that's accessible, or a second loan accessible, like a personal loan that's available, like a home equity line of credit or something like that, that you could extract money from if there was an emergency.
Oh, just peace of mind too, breathing easy.
Yeah, you often don't need it, but if you do, boy, it comes in handy.
It sure does. All right, 2 more as we wrap up. That shared networking.
Yeah, so Jordan Credit Union is a local credit union, true local credit union. So all of our branches are in Utah, but we are a part of the co-op network, which gives you access to over 5,600 branches across the United States. And it also gives you access to 30,000 plus ATMs, so you can withdraw cash and surcharge free. And so you can access those branches and those ATMs. So it gives you a little bit more peace of mind. And we are grateful to be a part of that network so that we can offer those tools to our members.
Well, this is why we turn to you. You have got us covered. And the final tip, of course, don't post about the trip until you are already back, in case anybody knows you're gone and tries to take advantage. Landon, where do we go for more information?
You can go for more information on jordancu.org. And we'll kind of give you tips and tricks, but also if you need any products or another credit card, we're happy to help.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm printing these out for the rest of my travel that I'm doing this year. Thank you so much again.
You're very welcome.
And thank you to Jordan Credit Union for sponsoring our Financial Fridays.